Hey you guys, good morning. I was just out for a little hike and I am feeling and seeing and smelling a lot of signs of wildfire smoke out there in our Truckee Meadows today. I was up on Steamboat Ditch, so I was above a lot of the smoke, but it reminded me that I really do need to start focusing on breathing clearly. So B is for breathe today. It's our respiratory blend. This is a non-edible oil. Every oil that doTERRA makes has expiration date and lot number on the bottom, so you can look it up at sourcetoyou.com. See exactly what the testing results were for that batch if you want to. But I want to share this breathe with you because of the impending smoke, so that's why I chose it as my B oil today. So I had my scarf, of course, that goes over my head and around my neck, and when it's smoky out, I love putting breathe oil onto this and pulling it up over my nose if needed. I can also put it in a mask, and what it does is it actually reminds us to take deeper breaths. So what's in breathe oil? Breathe has laurel leaf, eucalyptus leaf, peppermint oil, tea tree leaf, lemon peel, cardamom, ravensara, and ravensara. Those are two different ones. One is a cinnamon, and the other one is not. So I wanted to just get over to your phone to remind you to keep your oils with you. Keep your tools where you're going to use them. We know that breathe also is really terrific for anxiety because it helps us to remember to breathe deeper. So I just wanted to hop in and let you guys know that there is relief there. You have the oil in your packet, or you have access to it through me. Reach out if I can do anything to help at all. These are also great oils to diffuse in your house when you sleep. We actually had some great luck using this oil to help prevent snoring in our house by diffusing it next to the bed. So I highly recommend getting your hands on that breathe, getting it out there, and using it in the ways that serve you. If you are having compromised breathing and it feels like it's really acute, I want to show you real quick if I can balance this. I don't know if it's even possible to balance this. I'm going to set this up. Hold on. Okay, there we go. So I call this taking a hit. I just put 1 or 2 drops in my palm of breathe oil, rub it together, make an inhaler portal, right? Press it firmly against the other hand and stick your lips inside of the hole and take a deep breath. It does sound like somebody's taking a hit. Do 3 big breaths. And it really does feel like all of those bronchioles, all the tiny little filaments that are in there trying to get air in, are opening. It tastes like eucalyptus. If you're stuffy nosed, you've got a cold, or you're having some allergic responses, you can also stick your nose in there and do the same thing. I have heard tell that this has been very successful for cutting back on the amount of puffs taken on an expensive and pharmaceutical inhaler. I have heard tales that this is wonderful for keeping in your bag and using it when you're around something that is just triggering you. So think about that. Think about how to plan ahead for success as we move into this smoke season, as we move into and through further different types of trees and pollens that are in the air, and set yourself up for success. We also have a breathe stick that is in a coconut oil base that is solid, sort of like the old Vicks Vapo Rub sticks, if you remember those. And those are fantastic because you can just rub it right on and go. You don't have to get it on your hands. I don't mind having breathe on my hands. I don't mind having Breathe on my clothing because it's helpful. And if I just go hiking with a scarf with me, then if I start feeling like I'm constricted or start getting panicky or nervous about smoke or anything else, I can pull it over my nose and breathe deeply, and it just helps everybody have a better day. So drop comments in the comments below if you have any questions about that. Again, this is not an edible oil, and there is lemon in it. So you're not going to want to put it on your face and go out in the sun, because citruses make us photosensitive. Just another helpful reminder there. If you put it on someone's back to help the lungs open up, don't advise them to go out in the sun without a shirt on unless they put on sunscreen, okay? This is very, very helpful if we have a loved one who is really feeling compromised and only using a little bit of their lung capacity. We can help them by putting the Breathe oil onto their back, the back of their lungs, and getting them opened up and expanded that way. But remind them that they're going to need a shirt on after that out in the sun, or putting on heavy duty sunscreen over where that Breathe oil was applied. Okay, hope you guys are having a great day and stay safe.